I hope you are doing well. Today, in this particular lecture, we are going to deal with a beautiful short story, The Last Leaf. Before that, let me tell you something about the author of this particular story. O. Henry, William Sidney Porter. His real name was William Sidney Porter, and he is rightly called as the father of the short stories. Why he is called as the father of short stories? There are so many reasons. Because of his unique style, and of course, after reading this particular story, you will get to know why he is called the best. So without wasting the time, we are going to deal with this particular story, The Last Leaf. तो अगर अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, प्लीज टू सब्सक्राइब अवर चैनल फॉर न्यू एंड इनोवेटिव लर्निंग ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Please do subscribe. So let's see the warming up activities before starting the actual story. So in warming up activities, we have two questions. And in the first question, let's see what kind of the things were there. So let's see, suppose you suffer from a long-term illness. आप ऐसा सोचो कि आप बहुत दिनों तक बीमार हो. And this is the long time, okay? And long-term illness was there, 1 or 2 weeks, maybe more than that. And what should you do? And what should you avoid? Fill up the table, do's and don'ts. So already I have solved this particular warming up activities. So let's see in what way I have solved the warming up activities. So basically remember, whenever you are ill, जब भी आप बीमार होते हो तो डॉक्टर हमेशा आपको क्या करते हैं, कुछ प्रिकॉशंस जो बताते हैं, तो प्रिकॉशंस आपको फॉलो करने पड़ते हैं. एंड दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन द टाइम ऑफ इलनेस. ओके, सो लेट्स सी डूज एंड डोंट्स. डूज का मतलब होता है कि कौन सी चीजें करनी चाहिए, एंड डोंट्स का मतलब होता है कि कौन सी चीजें नहीं करनी चाहिए. सो लेट्स सी व्हिच आर द थिंग्स वी नीड टू डू. ओके, सो गो टू अ डॉक्टर फॉर अ डायग्नोसिस. दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग इज ऑलरेडी गिवन. It means whenever you are ill, that time you have to meet doctor and you have to tell him that what exactly the problem you are suffering. Okay, and of course here with the help of your information, the doctor is able to diagnose your problem. So that is very important. So in don'ts, what you need not to do. Okay, so do not try any medicines or medication on your own. So if you are taking the medicine without consulting to the doctor, so that is not good for health. So always remember, try to take the appropriate instructions by the doctor, and then after, with his advice or her advice, you have to take the medicine. So that is very important. So don't try any medication by your own. So in the second point, what you need to do, that take medicines on time. That is very important, because if you would like to be better, if you would like to cure your disease, so that time remember, it's very important to take the medication or medicines on right time. So this is do. Okay, what about the don't? So do not avoid medication on time. अगर आपने अपनी जो दवाइयाँ हैं वो अगर टाइम पे नहीं ली, सो डेफिनेटली आपका प्रॉब्लम बढ़ सकता है, वो कम नहीं होगा. अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम कम करनी है तो उसके लिए आपको अपनी मेडिकेशन ऑन टाइम लेनी पड़ेगी. So let's see the third point in the do's. Take a suitable diet. Because of the illness, of course, बहुत सारे problems हो जाते हैं और हमें खाना भी अच्छा नहीं लगता. So in that particular period, you have to take a suitable diet according to your health, according to the suggestion or the advice of your doctor. So that is very important point here. And in the don't, avoid junk food. यानी जब आप बीमार होते हो तो कभी भी जंक फूड मत खाइएगा, क्योंकि अगर आपने जंक फूड खाया तो उसके जो बैड इफेक्ट्स हैं आपके बॉडी पे दिखना शुरू हो जाएंगे, एंड दैट इज वेरी डेंजरस समटाइम. सो डोंट टेक और डोंट ईट जंक फूड. In the fourth point, that is very important factor here. Whenever you are ill for a long term or long time, that you have to take rest. That is very important. जब भी आप बीमार होते हो तो डॉक्टर हमेशा आपको सलाह देते हैं कि थोड़े समय के लिए आपको रेस्ट करनी चाहिए. So you have to take rest as per the advice of the doctor, and avoid physical stress and exertion. That is very important. It means फिजिकल स्ट्रेस अगर आपको होगा तो उसके बैड इम्पैक्ट आपके शरीर पे ऑटोमेटिकली दिखाई देंगे, एंड दैट इज वेरी बैड थिंग. एंड डोंट डू overwork. That is very dangerous. Whenever you are ill, that time you have to take rest. So avoid physical stress, at the same time exertion. That is very important. Okay, so in the fifth point, you have to do rest in properly ventilated room. जहाँ पे हवा जो है तो अच्छी तरह से अंदर बाहर कर रही है, ऐसी जगह पे, ऐसे रूम में आपको क्या करना चाहिए, रेस्ट करनी चाहिए. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. वेंटिलेशन इज वन ऑफ द मेजर फैक्टर you have to keep in your mind whenever you are ill. And in the don't, you have to think about do not close doors and windows. That is very bad. Okay, do not close windows or doors whenever you are ill, because you will feel uncomfortable and sometimes your problem will be increased. So don't close the doors and the windows. And in the sixth do's, have cheerful thoughts, courage and positive attitude. That is very important, because if you have the negative attitude towards the disease, that time it's very dangerous for you, because medication तभी काम करेंगे, medicines तभी काम करेंगे जब आपका attitude जो है वो cheerful होगा, positive होगा और optimistic होगा. अगर आपका attitude ही negative है, so definitely आप पे medication का कोई भी असर नहीं दिखेगा. So it means you have to be cheerful, and you should have cheerful thoughts as well, and you should be courageous, because this is the transitory moment. It means after some time you will be cured. So it means, remember, you have to be courageous and you should have positive attitude. And in the don't, do not lose hope and courage. तो अपनी हिम्मत आपको कभी भी हारनी नहीं है. Don't give up in any one of the situation. You have to fight with this situation and you have to be courageous. So this is the table I have solved already. So it's very simple kind of the table. So many other things are also there, but these are the things you have to keep in your mind. You have to consider whenever you are ill for a long time or long period. So let's see the next question here. That is, now this question is related with the homographs or homonyms, or you can say those words which are having the same pronunciation, sometimes same meaning is there, same alphabets are also there, but their meaning is totally changed. So let's see what kind of the question we have. So you already know that homophones are pairs of words that sound the same but differ in spellings and meanings. And for example, one of the example is given there, some and some. So first sum is totally different. That is the calculated term is there. And this next sum, that is related with the quantity. Okay. So it means, remember, that is very different kind of the thing. Though the pronunciations are same, that is some and some, but their meaning is totally different. So such kind of the pairs are called as homographs. So let's say there are some words that even have the same spelling and pronunciations. You know, sometimes you can find the same pronunciation, same spelling is there, okay, same sound is there, but have different meaning in different situation or context. So उसका जो इस्तेमाल है हर एक सिचुएशन में अलग होता है, या फिर सिचुएशन के अनुसार ही आपको क्या करना है, उस वर्ड्स का या उन वर्ड्स का इस्तेमाल करना है. टेक द एग्जांपल हियर, बैट. सो बैट, दैट इज of course, remember, as per the context, meaning is changed. So for example, bat, that is a bird, okay, and bat, that is the instrument, you can say sports or games equipment. So it means, remember, first bat is different, the second bat is different. So though the words are same, though the spelling is same, though the pronunciation is same, but their meaning is differ due to the context. So that is one of the point. Such words are called homographs. ऐसे वर्ड्स को क्या बोलते हैं, होमोग्राफ्स बोलते हैं. एंड नाउ रिमेंबर, यू हैव टोटल 8 words are there, and you have to find the pairs, or you have to just tell the difference between the meanings, or you have to find out the homographs of the same. For example, let's say, fine, I have solved the 4 example here, and you have to solve 4 example with the help of the context of the previously solved 4 words. So let's see. So the first example I have taken here, that is fine. Fine, The first sentence I have taken here, the new driver had to pay a fine for breaking this signal. So it means this fine is totally different. Fine is related with money because the driver had breaking the signal, breaking the rule, and due to that he had to pay fine. So now in the second sentence, the context is changed and we decided to go for a picnic only if the day was fine. So it means, remember, if the atmosphere is good, if the situation is good or pleasant, so one can go to picnic. So here remember, the meaning is totally different. So fine and fine, like that. So now the second example I have solved, that is all about wave. Wave, first wave is different and the second wave is different. Let's see. Mahesh waved to his father before going for the picnic. So Mahesh ने अपने पापा को क्या किया, ऐसे हाथ दिखाया, right? That is the wave, waving, okay? And in the second example, second sentence, you will get the different context. You will get the same pronunciation, but you will have the different meaning, okay? Let's see. The waves in the sea before the tsunami were huge. So these waves are related with the sea. Okay, समंदर की जो लहरें हैं उनसे संबंधित ये जो वेव है वो है. So it means the context is totally different. So as per these particular examples, you have to solve the examples, okay? So let's see more two examples here in rapid way. Let's see. Bear. Bear, the grizzly bear hibernates during winter. So this is all about the animal, that is bear, and this grizzly bear hibernates during the winter season. In the second example, you will get different meaning. Simi could not bear to see the two cats fighting. जब वहां पे दो बिल्लियां एक दूसरे से झगड़ रही थी तो वो सिमी को बर्दाश्त नहीं हो रहा था. So this bear is different and the first bear is totally different. Though the pronunciation is same, though the spelling is same, but there is a lot of difference in meaning. So such kind of the words are called as homographs. So let's see the next one, rose. So the rose is a beautiful flower. So it means, remember here, rose is indicating the flower. And the second example here, that is the teacher rose from her chair to explain this sum. Rose means खड़े होना या जो बैठा हुआ इंसान है वो खड़ा हो जाना. So the teacher rose from her chair. वो अपने चेयर से खड़ी हो गई या चेयर से उठ गई. So it means, remember, this rose is different and the first rose is different. So it means every time you will have so many words like this in English and you have to use them as per the appropriate context or situation. Always keep in your mind. So after discussion on the homographs, we are going to start the actual lesson here. So let's see. The Last Leaf, which was written by O. Henry. O. Henry's stories are always having the message and always having the shocking element. At the end, you will be definitely surprised, you will be astonished. And let's see, after reading this particular story, you will be definitely astonished. This is my guarantee to you. So let's see. In the poorer parts of New York के एक गरीब बस्ती में, there was a colony where many struggling artists lived. So it means उस गरीब बस्ती में बहुत सारे ऐसे आर्टिस्ट रहते थे जो कि अपना गुजारा जो है वो कैसे वैसे कर पाते थे और अपनी कला को क्या करते थे, डेवलप करने की कोशिश करते थे. दे आर ट्राइड देयर लेवल बेस्ट टू डेवलप देयर स्किल, टू डेवलप देयर आर्ट. सो लेट्स सी. अमंग देम वेर सू एंड जॉन्सी. सो देयर वर टू ladies were there, two girls were there, and their name were, first one is Sue and the second one is Johnsy. Okay, पहली का नाम क्या है, Sue, and the second one's name is Johnsy, जो कि एक दूसरे की बहुत अच्छी फ्रेंड्स थी. They were good friends of each other. So let's see, they had come to New York. Why they came to New York? Let's see. That they came here from different parts of the United States. It means इस शहर में वो दोनों अलग अलग जगहों से आए हुए थे. यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स अमेरिका, यूएसए, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका. ओके, तो अमेरिका के डिफरेंट पार्ट से ये जो दो लड़कियां हैं वो वहां पे न्यूयॉर्क में अपना जो आर्ट है वो क्या करने आई थी, डेवलप करने के लिए आई थी. एंड व्हेन दे मेट they found that they shared the same interest. जब वो एक दूसरे से पहली बार मिले तो उन्हें लगा कि उन दोनों में बहुत सारी क्या है, same habits are there, same इंटरेस्ट वर देयर एंड दैट टाइम रिमेंबर दे बिकेम फ्रेंड्स ऑफ ईच अदर। तो वे एक दूसरे के क्या बन गए? फ्रेंड्स बन गए। सो बिकॉज the birds which are having the same feathers, so they will be definitely friends of each other। ऐसा ही होता है कि जिन लोगों की जो आदतें हैं या जिन लोगों की जो इंटरेस्ट हैं, अगर वो एक दूसरे से मैच हो जाते हैं तो एक दूसरे को क्या बन जाते हैं? अच्छे दोस्त बन जाते हैं। वैसे ही जॉन्सी और सू अभी एक दूसरे के क्या बन गए हैं? अच्छे दोस्त बन गए हैं। दे शेयर्ड ए फ्लैट, इनमें दे आर नाउ शेयरिंग वन फ्लैट, एक ही फ्लैट में दोनों रह रही है। एंड सेट अप ए जॉइंट स्टूडियो trying to earn a living through art। So in that flat they had set up a joint studio, यानी वो दोनों भी पेंटर हैं या वो दोनों भी एक बहुत अच्छे कलाकार हैं और वो दोनों भी क्या कर रहे हैं? अपना अपना जो फ्यूचर है वो उसे संवारने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। They are trying their level best to earn the money through their arts। So let's see what happened with Johnsy। So Johnsy was small, thin and not very strong as compared to Sue। जॉन्सी वॉज नॉट दैट मच स्ट्रॉन्ग, यानी उतनी सू इतनी वो उतनी क्या नहीं है? हेल्दी नहीं है। शी वॉज स्मॉल, वो बहुत छोटी है, थीन है एंड ऑफ कोर्स रिमेंबर नॉट वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग। इट मीन्स हर इम्यूनिटी पावर इज लो एंड ऑफ कोर्स रिमेंबर ड्यू टू दैट व्हाट हैपेंड विथ हर, लेट्स सी। आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग ए फ्यू मंथ्स, कुछ ही महीनों के बाद में जब वो न्यूयॉर्क में रह रही थी, शी बिकेम इल विथ निमोनिया। In those days, it was not easy to cure pneumonia patients। It means at that time, remember, it means now it's possible to cure pneumonia, but remember in those days it's not possible to cure pneumonia in rapid way। तो उस वक्त की बात है कि निमोनिया जब एक बार एक पेशेंट को हो जाता था तो उसे क्योर करना बहुत मुश्किल काम होता था, बिकॉज ऑफ द लैक ऑफ मे बी मेडिसिन और लैक ऑफ फैसिलिटीज, ऐसा होता होगा। सो इन दोज डेज इट वॉज नॉट ईजी टू क्योर निमोनिया पेशेंट्स। दोज हू लुक्ड आफ्टर हर वेल, जॉन्सी शोड नो साइंस ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट। इट मीन्स सू ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से जॉन्सी का ख्याल रखा, लेकिन फिर भी जॉन्सी की जो तबीयत थी वो क्या होने लगी थी? लगातार गिरती जा रही थी या फिर वो बहुत प्रॉब्लमेटिक सिचुएशन से गुजर रही थी। एंड ऑफ कोर्स रिमेंबर दो सू लुक्ड आफ्टर हर वेल, but Johnsy showed no signs of improvement। One day what happened? She called the doctor। तो एक दिन सू ने डॉक्टर को बुलाया। One day the doctor told Sue that Johnsy had one chance in 10। So that is very bad news for Sue and that is also bad news for the Johnsy। तो डॉक्टर ने सू से कहा कि इसके जीने के जो चांसेस है बहुत कम है, यानी 10 में से सिर्फ एक ही चांस है कि वो जिंदा रह सकती है। सो इट मीन्स रिमेंबर नाउ शी इज ऑन द डेथ बेड, यानी वो मरने के कगार पे है। सो दैट इज वेरी बैड काइंड ऑफ द थिंग एंड नाउ सू इज एस्टोनिश्ड, सू इज टोटली शॉक्ड एंड दैट चांस इज फॉर हर टू वांट टू लिव। ही सेड योर लिटिल लेडी हैज मेड अप हर माइंड दैट शी इज नॉट गोइंग टू गेट वेल। He told Sue that medicines alone did not help if the patient did not wish to live। So he said to her that chance is for her to want to live। It means chance है लेकिन जॉन्सी चाहती ही नहीं कि वो जिंदा रहे। It means now Johnsy is feeling or she has the negative feelings and she thought herself that after few days she will be died। उसे ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ ही दिनों में वो क्या हो जाएगी? मर जाएगी। So that is the thing। Now doctor said to Sue and he said that he told Sue that medicines alone did not help if the patient did not wish to live। अगर पेशेंट जीना चाहता ही नहीं तो डॉक्टर क्या कर सकते हैं या फिर मेडिसिन क्या कर सकती है। So due to that remember he advised her that tell something to her friend so she will be cured very well or cured soon। But of course now this situation is worst and Sue is trying her level best to cure her friend। लेकिन वो इतना करने पर भी जो जॉन्सी है वो अच्छी नहीं हो पा रही है, क्योंकि उसका जो दिमाग है अभी नेगेटिव थॉट से भरा हुआ है और उसकी वजह से उसे ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ ही दिनों में उसका जो अंत है वो नजदीक आ गया है। So now we have the two questions in the margin section। We are going to discuss about the first question here। So let's see, what dreadful illness did Johnsy suffer from? So Johnsy suffered from which disease? So Johnsy suffered from pneumonia, and in those days pneumonia is very dangerous kind of the disease because of the lack of facilities or lack of medicines. Okay, so Johnsy suffered due to pneumonia. Remember that. In the second question here, what did the doctor tell Sue about Johnsy? So doctor tells Sue that she had little chances to survive. So she had 1 chance in 10. And of course, he told her that medicines alone did not help her. If the Johnsy is not responding very well, so it's not possible for them to help her. तो उन्होंने कहा कि अगर जॉन्सी रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करेगी तो उसका जी पाना बहुत मुश्किल है. So this is all about the beginning of the story, The Last Live. The remaining part of the story we will cover in the next session. I hope now you have understood the beginning of the story and in what way Sue tried her level best and doctors are also tried their level best to save the life of the Johnsy. So I hope now you don't have any kind of the confusion. If still you have the confusion, you can comment me. Okay, so let's see. I would like to thank you for watching my videos. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you everyone.